So James and I talked, James came up with a little bit of a fee increase with that budget money going into the legal budget to maybe ensure that we have enough money to fight against lawsuits. My thought is that because they're not opposed to it, but they want changes, that we could have a town meeting to try and get new changes done on 1 and 3 to get it rolling, because so much is hinging on it, and we got to get our money back from the money we put into legal and everything like that. So.
So we basically have to run by the old ordinances?
No, we can't run by the old ordinances because of the issues with them. Unconstitutional, and towns have been sued.
We have an ordinance in place that if we enact it, the one that passed last year, as it currently stands, we will absolutely get sued and we will absolutely lose. We need to either update the ordinance so that we don't have this guarantee that we're going to get sued, which is what we're trying to do, or we need to move forward with the old ordinance, which guarantees lawsuits. The only concern I have with waiting is I know of at least 2 businesses that are already lawyered up to sue for licenses on the old ordinance since this one failed.
Let me explain what's going to happen August 3rd when we have this vote. If those changes are voted down, it's probably going to be forced into being implemented how it sits.
People talking about that we voted them down last election. We didn't. The changes were voted down last election that we had made. We've adjusted those changes. If these changes don't go through, there'll either be more changes to be voted on in November, or we'll just have to start everything in the next month. So either way, it's not going away. But right now, the town is open to more lawsuits than if they're enacted could be, because no matter what happens, there's going to be people that aren't happy, and I'm sure there's going to be lawsuits. The problem is, if it is enacted, well, one, if it's not enacted, we could be sued because it's on the books and we're not moving forward. We still could be sued over the residency required. We could be, because that court in Portland.
Not if you don't enforce it, which
Yes,
you said
no,
you're allowed to do with a
sued.
severability clause.
We could be sued by a resident. We could be. From possible litigation from either side, I can't answer that, but it could go, the 2 ways it's going to go is it's going to either be back on the ballot in November, that's one way it could go, or it's going to be rolled out just like it